Hi everyone, it's really horrid out. It's grey, it's rainy, and it's just not nice, so I thought I'd do a video, so I'm just getting myself comfy. I know it's Saturday, but I haven't got the foggiest what the date is. Just trying to work it out. So, anyway, it's a Saturday, and it's grey and horrible, and I thought I would do a video. So, before I start showing things, I will do my usual thing of having a chat to you all, which I hope doesn't bore you all too much. So yeah, I've been doing a bit of crochet, trying to get some cards made ready for the sales Mum and I plan to do. So I'm due to see her again soon. Well, I see Mum quite a lot anyway. So when I next see her, we'll sort out when to the dates for it and stuff, have a look at our diaries and see when we're free. We've been holding it off a little bit because we've been waiting just to see when I was due to see my GP, and that's going to be the 23rd of September. I'm not sure quite what we're going to do or he's going to do, but we need to sit and have a chat with him to see if we are going to do this sleep clinic about my drops and stuff like that. So it's still a waiting game, but at least I've got an appointment with him. That's as soon as they could fit me in. Bless, I think they get so busy where I am. I'm sure all GPs do. I've had lunch out with some friends, well, my godfather and his wife. We don't see them that often, but when we do, it's really nice. So we had a nice lunch out at Wilton at the Greyhound. Really lovely lunch. I had don't know if you really want to know, but I had a lovely meal. Mine was pork loin with black pudding stuff. I know some people don't like black pudding, but I love it, which is quite unusual for me because, I mean, I don't like veg, fruit or salad. I mean, I'll eat mushrooms, I'll eat taties, sorry, potatoes, but I call them taties, and I'll eat cheese and fish. So, but yeah, so my diet's not that overly great, but what I do eat, I eat well on, and I would eat fish every day if I could. I think I basically live off cereal, sandwiches and fish, you know, to be quite happy with that, and of course cups of tea, got to have cups of tea. So what else? So yeah, I've done that, and just a quiet weekend. I will have a couple of people popping in and out just to see how I'm doing, so that'd be really nice. So of course the kettle will be on for that. Talking about tea again, must mean I'm craving one. So as soon as I've done this video, I think I'll be making myself a nice cup of tea and doing some cards, I think, or maybe some crochet. I haven't decided yet, depends how I feel. I just noticed I'm all in black. I don't normally wear all black, but I just wanted some comfy clothes on, and even though it's wet and horrible, it's not cold in Dorset, it's just wet and drizzly and horrible. And I know some of my YouTube people I watch abroad, they've even had snow. I think one might be, not sure where she is, I can't remember if she's New Zealand or America. I get a bit confused, there's two of them and they confuse me. Anyway, so about the hats, because last week I mentioned I was having great fun trying to suss that pattern out, so I'll just get them. So I did it, this is like the first one I showed you, following the pattern and everything, and it's come out really, like I said, newborn size. So then I thought, oh, I'll go up a hook size, and literally it's hardly any hardly any difference between the two, maybe just about half a centimetre, so you know, hardly any difference. So I reread it again and I did some more increases, and it's turned out, I would say, a teenager size. I mean, it fits me, so I'll just pop it on, make myself look really glamorous. So it fits me and just about covers my ears, so it's definitely a teenager size. But when I was saying to Mum about it, I said if I carried on increasing, the hat would just end up being a great big point. So I definitely think there's something wrong with it. But anyway, I'm not too worried, because if I need to make newborn hats, I can find that pattern. So I've made those 3 hats this week, and I've still got a whole ball, that, and that left. So I would probably make a scarf to go with the bigger hat, just a simple single. So that's that's American single, UK double. So it'd just be really simple, or I might do it in a half treble, which I think's American, half DC, something like that. I get a bit confused. I have done some more on my tapestry, but I don't know if it's going to show up very well on camera. So I've only got, where am I? I've only got like these, trying to hold it out, doing that and show you. So I've got just this small bit here to go with the pale pink. I've got to order some yarn, but I'll wait until I finish because I need some more of the dark pink. So that's coming on more, and I'm enjoying that. But it's getting a bit hard to see in the light, so I'm hoping. I know it won't be this weekend, but I'm hoping soon that Mum can take me. Excuse me. I'm not sure. I'm sure it's not. I'm sure it's my allergies and not a cold. Well, I hope it's my allergies and not a cold. To take me to the range because I want to get a lamp so it's easier to see, to do my cross stitch, because I normally have to do it on a really bright sunny day. Luckily my lounge gives good light all the time, but it just makes it a bit easier if I've got a lamp. So I plan to get that, and obviously a daylight bulb, so I plan to do that someone. I don't know, I've just got to lean because I've got a pile of stuff down here. I don't have my grandma's. My grandma used to have a corner behind her chair with all her knitting in it. Mine sort of spread between the single chair and the sofa. So when I finish, I will show you my pile of bags and projects. Poor Lexi, I've had to move her toys somewhere else because I've taken where I normally keep her toys. So I'm still off and on with this scrap blanket. So I think I've gone as far as I want to go on the sides. So I've now joined some yarn back on the top to do some more length, and then I'll do a bit on the bottom as well. So I've got this colour at the moment, which is an oddball of Stylecraft. In fact, this is all Stylecraft left. So yeah, this will be a little blanket, and when I get a bag full, trying to get myself right. When I get a bag full of these scrap blankets, I'm going to give them to a local animal charity. So I know it's not perfect, but it is a scrap blanket using many different things, and I've really enjoyed doing it because I didn't really have a plan with it, so I've just seen how it's gone. And I've looked on Pinterest for some ideas for future scrap blankets, and I think I've got a few balls of Aran, so I might make a start on that someone once this one's finished, because I don't want too many projects on the go, because otherwise it gets a bit much, and then I'm one of these that gets a little bit stressed if I've got too much on the go. My brain just can't cope with it. So I've got enough projects on the go that I'm happy, but I think if I start another one, my brain will just be like, oh god, no, what's going on? So yes. So I plan to finish that, and then when I get a batch, I'm going to then, like I said, give it to the local animal charity. But yeah, as I was saying with the Aran, sorry I've gone a bit off track. With the Aran yarn, I've been looking on Pinterest, and somebody's done a really nice scrap blanket doing hexagons, granny hexagons. I've done the squares, but I've never done, I did do some hexagons yonks ago when I first started. And I don't think my tension was right or something. They looked okay, but not right. So I want to give them a go. So I plan to do that with my Aran scrap, make a blanket, hexagon blanket and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what I think. That's all like my crochet projects done. Projects, crumbs. I need some sleep. So I was a bit naughty, and I've been on eBay, and I wanted some more felt to use on my embroidery machine. So I can't think of the lady's the craft name. So if you like felt and want to use it in anything, it's from the Felt Button on eBay, and I must say it's really nice quality yarn. This was £5.95, so say £6, with free postage, and there's 10 sheets of felt, and they're 22 by 22 centimetres, so they'll be really nice to use on my embroidery machine because they're not overly thick. Because I find with my embroidery machine, if the felt's too thick, it doesn't like to go through, so these are just the right thickness. So there's a nice purpley one. I know Jan Carruthers Urban Gypsy Crochet will be loving the purpley ones, as these are very much her colours, and I must say I really like them. I would say they're dual colours. They called this autumn, but I think they're more dual. So there's that one. So I plan to do some embroidery. Oh, sorry, I just came over a bit dizzy then. I moved a bit too quick. Going up and bending up and down, my head's not liking it. So yeah, and a pinky one. Sorry, I'm not sure if you want to see these. But like I said, I want to do fabric and crochet stuff in one video separate from the paper crafting. A dusky pink. They are a little bit, I've just noticed they're a little bit see-through when I hold them up, but for the things I'm going to use them for, it won't matter. Nice like rusty red. I've just got a sweat top in a colour very similar to this. I think mine's more of a pinky rust than this, so it's like a rusty brown. Sagey sort of green. It's almost like a greyy green. So I can't wait to have a day on my embroidery machine. I plan to do that. This is definitely more sage. It reminds me of the sage that Stylecraft do. It's very much that one. A limey green. I've never been able to wear this sort of green. So yeah. And then what I call very much an autumn green. Love this colour because I'm very much a blue girl. Like I said, I don't know why I'm all in black today. Even my socks are grey, so I'm very, very brown. So yeah, so I treated myself to that. So I can't wait to embroider on that. And next week I'm definitely, I've actually looked in my diary to find a day I can order the yarn and be at home the next day to have it delivered, because I pay a little bit extra to have it next day, because my weeks are just all over the place at the moment. So I think that's pretty much all I've got to say and show, and I hope to be back with a video soon, maybe next weekend. Let's just see how my days go, and take care. Let me know how you are and what's on your hooks or needles, and I'll see you all soon. So bye. Oh, and don't forget the thumbs up, and if you're not a subscriber, subscribe, and of course I will subscribe back. So take care. Bye.